What is going on, guys? Dakota from D. Caldwell Photography, and in today's video, we are doing a comparison shoot between natural light and off-camera flash. I'll explain the benefits of both and which one I ultimately prefer when shooting. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's roll the intro. I want to start the video by saying there is no such thing as one of these options being better than the other. It is up to the photographer and their own style and preference in portrait lighting. Professional photographers know how to utilize both natural light and off-camera flash systems. So let's jump into some benefits of natural light first. Natural light is free to use. There is no better free light source than the sun. Here are some shots of our model Christina using natural light in the studio. My shutter was at 1/300th of a second, my ISO was at 100, and my aperture was at f1.4 for the Sigma 85mm. I was really happy with these as they produce such a soft tone while incorporating the window to our left as a main light source. Using this studio shoot as an example, natural light can enter buildings through windows and doors, and it can be exploited for photography. For instance, window photography combines the natural lighting of the sun with the interior decor. This form of ambient lighting can be easier to work with in the direct sun since window light comes from a fixed direction. Check out these photos from a previous shoot where I used the sun as a rim light and the model leaned towards the camera while still being by the window. Not to mention, the natural light is great for beginner photographers because they can jump right into taking pictures with minimal gear. One of the most dynamic ways to use natural light to get great photos is during golden hour. Early mornings and evenings provide some of the best times to shoot with natural light. The sun provides such a soft, beautiful glow to your photos. As great as natural light is, there are a few disadvantages. The first that comes to my head are the harsh shadows that are associated with the sun. When I first started shooting, before I knew about lighting, I'd go out at 12 p.m. in the early afternoon and just take photos without understanding anything. My subjects' faces and bodies were filled with very harsh shadows that were hard to get rid of in post. The best tip I've learned for this is to move your subject to a more shaded area so that the light is more even for your shoot. Another disadvantage is that natural light can be a bit inconsistent at times. Shooting at different times of the day, whether you're in or outdoor, can provide different lighting based on the sun's location. Just make sure you are aware of the time of day and adjust your camera settings accordingly. To my beginner shooters, the more you practice using natural light, the easier it'll be to adjust your camera settings when needed. Since spring just started, I can also list the time changes can limit the amount of daylight hours we have for shoots. During our spring and summer months, the sun doesn't set until late in the evening. For the fall and winter, it's the exact opposite. So make sure you are adjusting your outdoor shoot schedules to accommodate for the type of season that you are currently in. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you made it to this point, I'm assuming that you're loving the content. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss anything coming up. Each and every week I upload photography videos on behind the scene content, tips and tricks for gear, and also lens and camera body reviews. So hey, do me a solid, click that subscribe button. Welcome to the D. Caldwell Photography family, and I'll catch you guys later in the video. Let's jump over to the off-camera flash side of photography. The first advantage of flash is that you can control the entirety of your lighting. Shooting with strobes allow you to set the exact power of your lights and control the settings of your camera for any shoot. Off-camera flash also provides more of a dynamic lighting to your images. You can also use modifiers like softboxes and beauty dishes to help shape and control the light during your shoot. And when you really get good at using off-camera flash, you can have multiple lights for a single shoot, helping to illuminate your subject more. Off-camera flash can be used in and outdoors. Like I mentioned earlier, you can also mix flash with natural light to create some really amazing photos that literally pop out of your screen. Here are a few examples from previous shoots. A couple of disadvantages to off-camera flash can be the price. My faithful Godox 8200 Pro that I currently use is priced at $340, and that's on the lower end of the spectrum for strobe lights. Purchasing the right strobe is definitely an investment, and you have to make sure you are researching the proper light you need prior to just throwing money away. One of the most frustrating things for me when learning photography was trying to figure out flash. There is definitely a larger learning curve for flash photography, so that's why I'm listing it as a disadvantage. It is not easy for most beginners, especially when you are self-teaching. But with most things, it takes a lot of trial and error before you get it right. Take your time when testing flash for the first time. I recommend practicing with yourself or in another low pressure situation because you don't want to use flash on a client shoot, get flustered in front of the client, and not get any good shots. You need to invest time and energy in practicing with the equipment in order to learn it to its full capabilities. So again, just take your time, practice a lot, and eventually you'll get it. Keep trying. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments whether you prefer natural light, off-camera flash, or both. Also, if you have any other advantages or disadvantages to both lighting methods that I didn't list in the video, go ahead and drop them in the comments as well. Let's work together to better our community where we can all learn from one another. Thanks again, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.